proud to announce that Under Night in Birth, executable, latest, or as the cool kids say, UNIST, is a title for EVO 2019.
NANI? Under Night? What is that game? What the fuck is a Under Night? What the fuck is it in Birth? Really? So we're not gonna have Melee this year, but we're gonna have this Under Night in Birth in EVO this year? Who even plays this game? Like, seriously? Wow, y'all really going to disrespect Melee like that and not put it Under Night? What the fuck is a in Birth, man? This game has been out for a few years, right? So why is it now just coming to EVO? What's the hype behind this game, man? Oh, I think I heard of that series. It's a sequel to Monkey Blood.
Monkey Blood 2, right?
Guys, y'all are sleeping on Under Night in Birth latest, otherwise known for short as UNIST. This game is the embodiment of hype. That is no exaggeration at all. And I'm here to explain 5 reasons why you should be playing Under Night in Birth latest. With the recent EVO announcement, this is the best time for people to start picking up this game and realizing the beauty that this game has as a fighting game. And with that said, cue the intro. UNIST's diverse roster of characters contains a character for any style of play. Whether it's Shotos, record pressure characters, mix-up heavy characters, grapplers, zoning heavy characters, there is at least one character that can fit with whatever play style you're looking for in this fighting game. Many of the characters like Akatsuki, Hyde, and Wagner are relatively easy to learn but difficult to master. And while other characters like Seth and Yuzuriha are much more difficult to learn, they do make it up for being extremely rewarding to play. Seth is considered by many to be top tier. Once he gets momentum going and maintains it, he becomes an absolute monster. Some even say once he gets going, he can beat every matchup in this game. But the drawback is that he has the lowest health in this game, which kind of makes him a glass cannon. And execution wise, he's one of, if not the most strict character when it comes to execute. It's not Naruto Kurogane from Central Fiction level of strictness, but it's certainly up there. It honestly feels like every single character though is viable enough to compete, but with their own set of weaknesses. Nobody feels extremely cheap. Okay, I'm kind of lying on the low, maybe Hilda. There's 20 characters to choose from, so it won't be too hard to find at least one character to main. The system mechanics is some of the best mechanics I've ever seen in a fighting game, period. I say this with no exaggeration at all. And I would even go as far to say that BlazBlue's Central Fiction might have taken some of the ideas that was implemented into the GRD or grid system, but more on that later. There's a lot to the grid mechanics, so I guess I'll just give you pretty much the TLDR version. Grid is basically a tug of war between you and your opponents. The more squares you have, the more you're likely to obtain what is called the Vorpal state. Vorpal state grants you access to more damage output, just like Afterflow in Central Fiction, and Chain Shift. Chain Shift is pretty much the universal cancel of the game. Kind of like rapid cancels in BlazBlue, except it has much more use. Not only can you cancel attacks with it, but it briefly kind of pauses the game, which may help you get a read on your opponent on what they will do next. So technically, it can be used as an option select. Lastly, you can also use it to refill your super meter, which is also called EXS in this game. So basically, Chain Shift alone has a lot of applications going for it. Grid is a very fluid, fair, and part of what makes UNIST, for me personally, so damn interesting and unique. You can gain grid by attacking, walking forward, dashing, blocking, shield blocking, and concentrate. Man. There is a lot to the system mechanics, and I know it may seem kind of overwhelming at first to those who have never played UNIST, but thankfully, the tutorial in this game is actually solid. The tutorial will actually teach you the fundamentals of the game step by step. It's definitely not a half-assed tutorial at all. You can choose whatever lesson you want to learn at any times. For the most part, fighting games in this era are doing a better job of introducing newer players into learning the depth and the mechanics. I haven't played a vanilla version of Under Night in several years before I played UNIST, but after getting UNIST around Christmas time and spent some time on a tutorial to refresh my memory on the game's mechanics, I honestly just felt right at home again. The music Oh my god, man. Don't get me started on this shit. The music is the embodiment of hype. Best Eat Nest, Monochrome Memory, Cross Thought, Sounds of Night Wind, Blood Drain Again. Bro, the music is fucking godlike, man. As long as you're not playing Nonsense theme, the music makes the gameplay feel even more hype. But on a serious note, if you play Nonsense theme on top 8 at Evo, I'm probably gonna drop this game, man. Like, why would you do that? As you already know, Eunice got announced for the big stage at Evo for this year. Now that the game is getting much more attention, I think it's the best opportunity for newer players to get into this very niche but very fun and slept on anime fighting game. Eunice's community is small, much smaller than BlazBlue's community, but it is a loyal ass community nonetheless. And I only hope that we can further expand this community now that this game is coming to Evo officially. And there you have it. My top 5 reasons as to why you should be playing Under Night and Birth late. And before I end this video, I quickly want to announce some of my future plans for this channel. If you have been following my Twitter, you will probably know that I have been looking into streaming. Unfortunately, both my laptop and desktop lacks the hardware to stream. So I'm really just stuck with PlayStation's 4 broadcast system, its inbuilt streaming service. I still do intend to start streaming though relatively soon. Probably around when the new wave of DLC for Cross-Tag drops. This way it'll be much more easier for you guys to run some matches with me and just have a good chill time. I also will be streaming on YouTube first since I'm much more familiar on that platform. But in the future, I may change it to Twitch. We'll just have to wait and see in the future. My channel almost has 5,000 subscribers, which is why I was thinking about streaming and just thinking about ways to further expand on my channel to be much more than what it already is. With that said, I'll catch you guys later. Let me know if you want to see some gameplay of Under Night, because on the low I've been playing this game a lot and I really enjoy it. My god, please just try this game out. If you have a friend that has this game already, just ask them to borrow or just try the game out, share play, whatever. You need to stop sleeping on this game. But with that said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.